Welcome back to Lifestyle Elevation, your go-to channel for inspiring and practical tips to help you achieve your dreams and elevate your life. We're thrilled to have you here for another empowering episode. If you're new to our channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today's topic is both exciting and challenging. Acting as if you are already accomplished causes you to actually accomplish it. Let's dive in. The world you experience is a mirror reflecting your inner imagination. Our reality is not something that happens to us, it is something we create from within. Everything you see, touch, and experience is first conceived in the mind. Your imagination is the blueprint for your external world. If you wish to act as the best, you must first see yourself as the best. Visualizing success in your mind's eye, imagine yourself standing tall, achieving your dreams, and basking in the glory of your successes. Picture this image in your mind with such vividness and clarity that it feels as if it already exists. When you close your eyes, see yourself in the exact situation you desire. Hear the sounds, feel the sensations, and immerse yourself completely in this mental picture. This process is not merely daydreaming, it is an act of creation. By repeatedly visualizing your ideal self and circumstances, you program your subconscious mind to bring these visions to life. The power of imagination is such that it can override your current reality and bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. This is not about wishful thinking or idle fantasies, but about harnessing the creative power of your mind to manifest tangible changes in your life. The power of imagination. The mind does not differentiate between real experiences and imagined ones. It responds to both with equal intensity. When you consistently imagine yourself as the best, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with this new reality. Imagination is the starting point of all progress and precedes every significant achievement in human history. The greatest inventors, artists, and leaders first saw their successes in their minds before they became reality. By imagining yourself as the best, you follow in the footsteps of these visionaries, using the same tool that has driven humanity forward for centuries. Planting seeds of belief. Every time you engage in this practice, you plant seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. These seeds grow into beliefs, attitudes, and actions that shape your reality. You begin to notice opportunities where none seemed to exist before, and you start to attract people, resources, and circumstances that align with your vision. This is the law of attraction at work, driven by the power of your imagination. Moreover, imagination empowers you to transcend your current limitations. It allows you to break free from the constraints of your present situation and explore the infinite possibilities of what could be. When you imagine yourself as the best, you are not confined by past failures or current obstacles. You are free to create a new narrative, one that reflects your highest potential and deepest desires. Acting from a place of success in this way, imagination becomes the driving force behind your actions. When you see yourself as successful, you start to act in ways that lead to success. Your confidence grows, your resolve strengthens, and your efforts become more focused. This mental rehearsal prepares you for real-life challenges and equips you with the mindset needed to overcome them. Imagination as reality. Imagination as reality is not just a concept, it is a powerful practice that can transform your life. By embracing this truth and consistently visualizing yourself as the best, you create a new paradigm for yourself. You step into a world where your dreams are not just possibilities, but imminent realities. This is the essence of acting as if you are the best. To see it in your mind first, and then watch as your external world aligns with this inner vision. The power of belief. Belief is the foundation upon which our entire lives are built. It is the lens through which we perceive the world and the driving force behind our actions. What you believe about yourself and your abilities shapes every aspect of your existence, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By believing that you are the best, you set in motion a powerful chain of events that aligns your actions and outcomes. Beliefs are like the operating system of our minds, determining how we process information and react to situations. When you hold a belief deeply, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe in your greatness, your mind will naturally seek out evidence to support that belief, reinforcing it over time. Conversely, if you doubt yourself, your mind will find reasons to justify those doubts, keeping you trapped in a cycle of self-limitation. Shifting perspectives. Believing in your potential changes the way you approach challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, you view them as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in perspective empowers you to take risks, embrace uncertainty, and persist in the face of adversity. Your belief in yourself acts as a buffer against setbacks, allowing you to maintain resilience and determination even when the going gets tough. Moreover, belief influences your interactions with others. People are naturally drawn to confidence when you believe in your own worth. You project an aura of competence and capability that others can sense. This attracts positive relationships, opportunities, and support systems that further bolster your journey toward success. Your belief in yourself inspires confidence in those around you, creating a ripple effect that amplifies your impact. Subconscious influence. Belief also has a profound effect on your subconscious mind. The subconscious is the realm where habits, automatic responses, and deep-seated patterns reside. It does not question the validity of your beliefs, it simply acts on them. By consistently affirming your belief in your greatness, you program your subconscious to operate from that premise. This means your default reactions, decisions, and behaviors align with your belief in being the best. Harnessing belief for success. In the realm of sports psychology, countless athletes have harnessed the power of belief to achieve extraordinary feats. They visualize their success, repeat affirmations of victory, and cultivate an unshakable belief in their abilities. This mental conditioning prepares them to perform at their peak, even under immense pressure. The same principle applies to any field or endeavor. When you believe in your capacity to excel, you unlock levels of performance and creativity that might otherwise remain dormant. Belief also plays a critical role in shaping your goals and aspirations. When you believe in your potential, you set higher standards for yourself and aim for greater achievements. Your vision expands, and you dare to dream bigger dreams. This ambitious mindset drives you to push beyond your comfort zone and explore new frontiers. Belief acts as a catalyst for innovation and progress, propelling you toward your highest potential. Transforming inner dialogue. Belief has the power to transform your inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself reflects your underlying beliefs. By cultivating a belief in your excellence, you replace self-critical and doubtful thoughts with affirmations of strength and capability. This positive self-talk reinforces your belief and creates a virtuous cycle of confidence and success. The power of belief extends to your physical well-being as well. Studies have shown that a positive belief system can enhance your immune function, reduce stress, and improve overall health. When you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, you experience less anxiety and a greater sense of control over your life. This mind-body connection underscores the holistic impact of belief on your entire being. Living from the end. Living from the end is a transformative approach that encourages you to act as if your desired outcome has already been achieved. It's about assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled and aligning your thoughts, actions, and emotions with that state of completion. This mindset shift can dramatically alter the course of your life, guiding you toward your goals with a sense of certainty and inevitability. Imagine for a moment that your biggest dream has already come true. How would you feel? How would you act? What kind of thoughts would occupy your mind? Living from the end involves immersing yourself in these feelings and behaviors right now, even before any tangible evidence is manifested. This practice is rooted in the idea that your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. By embodying the end result internally, you create the conditions for its manifestation externally. Cultivating success. Emotions. One of the key aspects of living from the end is cultivating the emotions associated with your success. Emotions are powerful drivers of behavior and outcomes. When you consistently feel the joy, satisfaction, and confidence that come with achieving your goals, you naturally attract circumstances and opportunities that align with those emotions. This emotional alignment acts as a magnet, drawing your desired reality closer to you. Living from the end also means making decisions from the perspective of your fulfilled self. Ask yourself, what would my future self do in this situation? By considering your choices through the lens of your achieved goals, you align your actions with your desired outcome. This approach not only ensures that your efforts are focused and strategic, but also reinforces your belief in the inevitability of your success. Visualization and affirmations. Visualization is a powerful tool in this process. Spend time each day vividly imagining yourself in your desired state. See yourself living your dream life, achieving your goals, and experiencing the fulfillment you seek. Engage all your senses in this visualization. See the colors, hear the sounds, feel the textures. The more detailed and immersive your mental imagery, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. Additionally, this approach involves letting go of the how and focusing on the what and why. Rather than getting caught up in the specifics of how your goals will be achieved, concentrate on the essence of what you want and why it's important to you. This shift in focus allows you to remain open to unexpected avenues and opportunities that can lead to your desired outcome. It also reduces stress and anxiety, as you are not fixated on controlling every detail. Creating a supportive environment living from the end also means surrounding yourself with an environment that supports your vision. This includes the people you associate with, the information you consume, and the spaces you inhabit. You create an atmosphere that reflects your end state, one that inspires and motivates you. By immersing yourself in a supportive environment, you reinforce your commitment to your goals and enhance your ability to maintain the end state mindset. Incorporating gratitude. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine is another powerful practice. Expressing gratitude for your desired outcome as if it has already happened reinforces the feeling of completion. This not only boosts your emotional state but also strengthens your belief in the manifestation of your goals. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, aligning your energy with the reality you wish to create. Holistic alignment living from the end is ultimately about aligning your entire being with your desired outcome. It's a holistic approach that encompasses your thoughts, emotions, actions, and environment. By consistently embodying the state of your fulfilled self, you bridge the gap between your current reality and your dreams. This practice transforms your inner world, which in turn shapes your outer world, leading you toward the life you envision with confidence and clarity. The feeling is the secret. The feeling is the secret, a powerful principle that underpins the art of manifesting your desires and creating your ideal reality. At its core, this concept emphasizes that emotions are the true catalyst for change. While thoughts and beliefs are important, it is the feelings associated with them that hold the ultimate power to transform your life. Understanding and harnessing the energy of your emotions can unlock the door to your dreams. Emotional mastery. Feelings are the language of the subconscious mind. Unlike the conscious mind, which communicates through logic and reason, the subconscious mind responds directly to emotions. It is impressionable and receptive to the feelings you consistently entertain. When you feel something deeply, you impress that emotion upon your subconscious mind, which then sets in motion the process of bringing your external reality into alignment with those feelings. Emotional alignment. This is why it is often said that you do not attract what you want, but what you are. Your dominant feelings shape your being and consequently, your experiences. To manifest your desires, it is essential to cultivate the feeling of having already achieved. This means going beyond merely visualizing or thinking about your goals. You must immerse yourself in the emotions that accompany their realization. If you desire success, feel the pride, confidence, and satisfaction that come with being successful. If you wish for love, embrace the warmth, joy, and security of being in a loving relationship. By embodying these feelings in the present moment, you create a powerful magnetic field that attracts corresponding circumstances and opportunities into your life. The process of aligning your feelings with your desires involves both conscious effort and emotional intelligence. Practical techniques start by identifying the core emotions associated with your goals. What does your ideal life feel like? Break it down into specific emotions and sensations. Once you have a clear understanding, practice evoking these feelings regularly. This can be done through visualization, affirmations, or simply recalling memories and experiences that elicit similar emotions. One effective technique is to create a vivid mental image of your desired outcome, and then focus on the feelings it generates. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the midst of your achieved goal. See the details, hear the sounds, and most importantly, feel the emotions. Let these feelings permeate your entire being. The more real and intense the emotions, the stronger the impression on your subconscious mind. Overcoming negative emotions. It is also important to address and release any negative emotions that may contradict your desired state. Feelings of doubt, fear, or unworthiness can create resistance and block the manifestation process. Acknowledge these emotions without judgment and work on transforming them. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and emotional freedom tapping can help you process and release negative feelings, making space for positive emotions to take root. Consistent practice. Living in a state of emotional alignment with your desires requires. It is not a one-time effort, but a continuous way of being. Throughout your day, pay attention to your emotional state and consciously shift it towards your desired feelings. This might involve taking moments to pause and breathe, practicing gratitude, or engaging in activities that uplift your spirits. By making a habit of aligning your emotions with your goals, you strengthen the connection between your inner state and your outer reality. Feedback loop of success. Your feelings influence your actions and decisions. When you feel confident and successful, you are more likely to take bold steps, seize opportunities, and persevere in the face of challenges. Your actions, fueled by positive emotions, become more aligned with your goals, propelling you forward. This creates a feedback loop where your actions reinforce your feelings, and your feelings inspire further action. Positive environments. It is also beneficial to surround yourself with environments and people that support and enhance your desired emotional state. Your surroundings can significantly impact your feelings. Create a space that reflects the life you want to live, filled with elements that evoke joy, peace, and inspiration. Likewise, build relationships with individuals who uplift and encourage you, fostering a positive emotional climate. Faith in action. Faith in action is the principle that combines belief with proactive steps, bridging the gap between intention and manifestation. It is about more than just holding a belief. It involves acting on that belief with conviction and determination. When you have faith in your potential and the inevitability of your success, you naturally take actions that align with that faith, propelling you towards your goals with a sense of purpose and confidence. Active faith at its core. Faith in action is driven by the understanding that true faith is not passive. It requires you to move beyond mere hopeful, wishful thinking into the realm of tangible. When you have faith in your dreams, you do not wait for circumstances to change or opportunities to present themselves. Instead, you create opportunities and shape your circumstances through deliberate actions that reflect your belief in your success. Vision and goals. This process begins with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Your faith must be anchored in a concrete goal or aspiration that you believe is possible and within your reach. This vision serves as a guiding star, illuminating your path and informing your decisions and actions. With a clear goal in mind, your faith becomes a dynamic force, driving you to take consistent, purposeful steps toward its realization. Stepping out of comfort zones. One of the key aspects of faith in action is the willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Faith compels you to embrace risks and this means pursuing opportunities even when the path is unclear and persisting through challenges and setbacks. Every action taken in faith is a testament to your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Persistence and resilience. Moreover, faith in action requires persistence and resilience. It is about maintaining your course even when faced with difficulties. Challenges are inevitable, but your faith acts as a shield, protecting you from discouragement and doubt. When you believe in the value and possibility of your goals, you are more likely to view setbacks as temporary and solvable, rather than insurmountable barriers. This perspective fuels your determination to keep moving forward, adjusting your strategies as needed, but never losing sight of your ultimate objective. Daily habits and behaviors. Another critical element of faith in action is the alignment of your behaviors and habits with your goals. Your daily actions should reflect your faith in your success. This means cultivating discipline, focus, and consistency. It involves setting clear priorities, managing your time effectively, and taking deliberate steps every day that move you closer to your goals. Each small action, when performed with faith, contributes to the cumulative progress toward your larger vision. Proactivity and opportunity. Faith in action also involves being proactive and seeking opportunities actively rather than passively waiting for them to appear. This might mean networking, learning new skills, or exploring new avenues that could support your goals. By taking the initiative, you demonstrate your commitment to your vision and your readiness to seize any opportunity that comes your way. This proactive approach often leads to the discovery of paths and possibilities that might not have been visible from the outset. Mindset of improvement. Faith in action means embracing a mindset of continuous improvement. It acknowledges that while you may not have all the answers or skills initially, you can learn and grow along the way. This mindset encourages you to seek feedback, reflect on your experiences, and make adjustments as necessary. It is a recognition that the journey towards your goals is as important as the destination itself, and every step taken in faith contributes to your personal and professional development. Inspiration and influence. Your actions driven by faith also inspire and influence others. When you demonstrate unwavering faith in your vision and back it up with consistent action, you become a source of inspiration for those around you. Your determination and proactive approach can motivate others to pursue their own dreams with similar vigor and belief. This creates a ripple effect, where your faith and actions contribute to a broader culture of aspiration and achievement. Embodying beliefs. Faith in action is about embodying your beliefs through your actions. It is the process of turning abstract dreams into concrete realities by consistently aligning your behaviors with your aspirations. This principle underscores the idea that true faith is active and dynamic, always seeking expression through purposeful deeds. By embracing faith in action, you transform your inner conviction into outward success, creating a life that reflects your deepest beliefs and highest potential. Revision technique. The revision technique is a powerful practice that involves mentally reworking past experiences to change your perception of them and consequently influence your future. This technique is based on the principle that your subconscious mind does not distinguish between real and imagined events. By revisiting and altering the emotional content of past experiences, you can reshape your subconscious programming, leading to positive changes in your current and future reality. Rewriting the past. To begin the revision technique, select a past event that did not unfold as you desired. Close your eyes and relax, entering a meditative state where you can vividly recall the details of the event. Picture the scene clearly in your mind as if you were watching it on a screen. Now actively rewrite the script of this memory. Imagine the event unfolding exactly as you wished it had. See the people involved behaving in ways that align with your desired outcome. Hear the conversations going in a more favorable direction. Feel the emotions you would have felt if everything had gone perfectly. Immerse yourself in this new version of the event, making it as real and detailed as possible. Consistent practice and benefits. As you consistently practice this technique, your subconscious mind begins to accept these revised versions as part of your reality. This process can diminish the emotional charge of the original negative memory, replacing it with positive feelings over time. This shift in perception can influence your self-concept, beliefs, and behaviors, aligning them more closely with your desire. The revision technique can be particularly effective in breaking negative patterns and fostering personal growth. By transforming past disappointments into empowering experiences, you free yourself from the limiting effects of those memories. This allows you to approach current and future situations with a more positive mindset and greater confidence. Regular use of the revision technique can also enhance your resilience and emotional well-being. By consistently reimagining past events in a positive light, you cultivate a habit of focusing on the best possible outcomes. This positive focus can help you navigate life's challenges more effectively, maintaining a hopeful and empowered attitude even in the face of adversity. The revision technique is a form of mental rehearsal that helps you create a more supportive and constructive inner narrative. It enables you to harness the power of your imagination to reshape your past and influence your future. ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and inner dialogue mastery. Inner dialogue mastery is the practice of consciously managing and directing the constant stream of thoughts and self-talk that occurs in your mind. This inner dialogue shapes your perceptions, influences your emotions, and ultimately determines your actions and outcomes. By mastering your inner dialogue, you gain control over your mental landscape, enabling you to cultivate a positive, empowered mindset that aligns with your goals and aspirations. Developing awareness. The first step in mastering your inner dialogue is developing awareness. Begin by paying attention to the thoughts that arise throughout your day. Notice the tone and content of your self-talk. Are your thoughts predominantly positive and supportive, or are they critical and discouraging? This heightened awareness allows you to identify patterns in your thinking and recognize how they influence your mood and behavior. Challenging and reframing thoughts. Once you are aware of your inner dialogue, you can start to challenge and reframe negative, or whenever you catch yourself thinking something self-defeating, pause and question its validity. Ask yourself if there is evidence to support this thought, or if it is merely a habitual negative response. By critically examining your thoughts, you can begin to replace them with more constructive and realistic alternatives. Affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful tool for shaping your inner dialogue. Positive affirmations are statements that reinforce your desired beliefs and attitudes. By repeating affirmations regularly, you can overwrite negative self-talk with empowering messages. For example, if you often think, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am capable and resourceful." Consistent use of affirmations helps to embed these positive beliefs in your subconscious mind, gradually transforming your overall mindset. Visualization. Visualization is another effective technique for mastering. By creating vivid mental images of your desired outcomes, you engage your mind in a positive and focused way. Visualize yourself succeeding, overcoming challenges, and achieving your goals. As you practice this visualization, accompany it with positive self-talk that reinforces the imagery. This dual approach of visual and verbal affirmations strengthens your belief in your abilities and prospects. Self-compassion. It's also important to practice self-compassion in your inner dialogue. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. When you make a mistake or face a setback, avoid harsh self-criticism. Instead, acknowledge your efforts and remind yourself that setbacks are a natural part of growth and learning. This compassionate approach helps to maintain a positive and resilient mindset, even in difficult times. Mindfulness practices. Engaging in regular mindfulness practices can also enhance your ability to manage your inner dialogue. Mindfulness involves observing your thoughts without judgment and staying present in the moment. Through mindfulness meditation, you can develop a more detached perspective on your thoughts, recognizing them as transient mental events rather than absolute truths. This detachment allows you to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let go, giving you greater control over your inner dialogue. Journaling. Journaling can be a helpful practice for mastering your inner dialogue. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can gain clarity and insight into your mental patterns. Journaling allows you to reflect on your experiences, identify recurring negative thoughts, and consciously reframe them in a more positive light. This process of writing and reflection helps to solidify your efforts to reshape your inner dialogue. Positive influences. Another key aspect of inner dialogue mastery is surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you interact with and the media you consume can significantly impact your Seek out relationships and environments that uplift and inspire you. Engage with content that promotes positivity and personal growth. By immersing yourself in supportive surroundings, you reinforce the positive messages in your inner dialogue. Consistency. Consistency is crucial in mastering your inner dialogue. Like any skill, it requires regular practice and dedication. Make a daily commitment to monitor and guide your thoughts using the techniques that resonate most with you. Over time, these practices will become second nature, and your inner dialogue will naturally align with your goals and values. By consistently cultivating a positive and empowered mindset, you set the stage for greater success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. Persisting in the assumption. Persisting in the assumption is a powerful mental discipline that involves steadfastly maintaining a belief in the reality of your desired outcome, regardless of current circumstances or apparent obstacles. This practice requires unwavering commitment to the vision of your goal as if it has already been achieved. By holding firm to this assumption, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the eventual realization of your desire, thereby influencing the course of events to bring your vision into fruition. Foundation of assumption. The foundation of persisting in the assumption is the recognition that your outer reality is a reflection of your inner state. When you adopt the mindset that your goal is already accomplished, you create a mental environment that nurtures and supports that reality. This involves consistently imagining and feeling the fulfillment of your desire, integrating this belief into your everyday life. The more vividly and frequently you immerse yourself in the assumption of your goal's realization, the more you impress this belief upon your subconscious mind, which in turn guides your actions and decisions in ways that lead to the manifestation. Maintaining assumption. Maintaining this assumption requires a high degree of mental discipline and emotional resilience. It is easy to be swayed by doubts, fears, and the influence of external circumstances. However, persisting in the assumption means deliberately choosing to focus on your desired outcome, even in the face of contrary evidence. This does not mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing to interpret and respond to it from the perspective of your assumed goal. When challenges arise, see them as temporary and surmountable, maintaining your belief in the ultimate success of your vision. Visualization and assumption. Visualization plays a crucial role in this process. Regularly take time to mentally rehearse your desired outcome, using all your senses to create a detailed and compelling picture of your goal. Imagine yourself living in the reality where your desire is already fulfilled. What does it look like, feel like, and sound like? Engage with these sensory details to make the experience as real as possible in your mind. By doing this, you reinforce the assumption and strengthen your belief in its inevitability. Emotional alignment. Emotional alignment is equally important. Persisting in the assumption means cultivating the emotions associated with your desired outcome. Feel the joy, gratitude, and satisfaction that come with the realization of your goal. These emotions not only enhance your visualization, but also create a vibrational match between your inner state and the reality you wish to create. The emotional energy you generate acts as a powerful magnet, drawing your desired circumstances into your experience. Affirmations. Affirmations are another effective tool for reinforcing the assumption. Use positive statements that affirm the reality of your goal as if it is already achieved. Repeat these affirmations regularly, particularly during moments of doubt or discouragement. For instance, if your goal is to achieve a particular career milestone, you might say, "I am successfully thriving in my ideal job, enjoying every moment of my professional journey." These affirmations help to solidify your assumption and keep your mind focused on the end result. Consistency and practice. Consistency is key in persisting in the assumption. It is not enough to occasionally think or feel as though your goal is achieved. You must make it a continuous practice. This involves integrating your assumption into your daily routine, constantly reaffirming your belief through thoughts, emotions, and actions. Make it a habit to start and end your day with a focused meditation on your desired outcome, ensuring that your mind is consistently aligned with your goal. Supportive influences. Surround yourself with supportive influences that reinforce your assumption. Engage with people who encourage and believe in your vision. Consume media and literature that inspire and uplift you. By creating an environment that supports your goal, you bolster your ability to maintain your assumption and remain steadfast in your belief. Adaptability and flexibility. Adaptability and flexibility are also important aspects of this practice. While you hold firm to your ultimate vision, be open to the various ways it might manifest. Sometimes the path to your goal might differ from what you initially envisioned. Trust that the process is unfolding in the best possible way, and be willing to adjust your actions and strategies as needed. This flexibility ensures that you remain aligned with your goal without becoming rigid or fixated on a specific route. dynamic interplay. Persisting in the assumption is about embodying the reality of your desired outcome with unwavering faith and consistency. It is a dynamic interplay of mental focus, emotional alignment, and proactive action. By steadfastly maintaining the belief that your goal is already achieved, you harness the creative power of your mind and emotions to shape your reality in accordance with your deepest desires. This practice transforms your inner state and sets in motion the external events that lead to the fulfillment of your vision. Creative visualization. Creative visualization is a potent technique that involves using the power of imagination to create and manifest the reality you desire. At its essence, it is the practice of forming clear, vivid mental images of your goals and dreams, and repeatedly visualizing these images to influence your subconscious mind and ultimately shape your external reality. This method leverages the natural connection between the mind and the physical world, harnessing the brain's ability to translate thoughts and images into tangible outcomes. Engaging in visualization. To engage in creative visualization, begin by identifying a specific goal or desire. This goal should be something you genuinely want and believe is possible to achieve. Once you have a clear objective, find a quiet, comfortable space. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to calm your mind and body, preparing yourself for the visualization process. Detailed mental picture. Imagine your goal as if it has already been achieved. Create a detailed mental picture of the scenario where your desire is fully realized. The key is to make this image as vivid and realistic as possible, incorporating all your senses. See the sights, hear the sounds, feel the emotions, and even smell and taste the elements related to your goal. For instance, if your goal is to own a new home, visualize every detail of the house, from the exterior design to the interior furnishings. Walk through each room in your mind, feeling the textures, smelling the fresh paint, and hearing the sounds of your footsteps on the floors. Emotional component. The emotional component of creative visualization is crucial. As you imagine your desired outcome, immerse yourself in the positive emotions associated with its realization. Feel the joy, excitement, gratitude, and satisfaction of having achieved your goal. These emotions are powerful motivators that reinforce the mental images and strengthen the connection between your thoughts and your subconscious mind. The more intensely you can feel these emotions, the more effective your visualization will be in influencing your reality. Consistency in visualization. Consistency is vital in creative visualization. Regular practice helps to embed the desired images and emotions into your subconscious mind, making them a natural part of your mental landscape. Set aside time each day to practice visualization, ideally in the morning and before bedtime when your mind is most receptive. Even a few minutes of focused visualization can have a significant impact if done consistently. Affirmations and visualization. Affirmations can complement your visualization practice. Positive affirmations are statements that affirm the reality of your goal as if it has already been achieved. By repeating these affirmations while visualizing, you reinforce the desired images and emotions, further impressing them upon your subconscious mind. For example, if you are visualizing career success, you might use affirmations like, "I am thriving in my ideal job," or "I am valued and respected in my profession." Proactive behavior. Creative visualization is not just about passive dreaming, it also inspires proactive behavior. As you consistently visualize your goals, you program your mind to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your desires. Your thoughts and images influence your actions, guiding you to make decisions and take steps that bring you closer to your goal. This dynamic interplay between imagination and action is what makes creative visualization such a powerful tool for manifestation. Faith and trust. The process also involves an element of faith and trust. You must believe in the power of your mind to create your desired reality and trust that the universe will respond to your focused intention. Doubts and negative thoughts can undermine your efforts, so it is important to maintain a positive and confident attitude throughout the visualization process. If doubts arise, acknowledge them and gently redirect your focus back to your desired outcome. Flexibility in goals. Another important aspect of creative visualization is the flexibility to adapt and refine your images and goals as needed. Sometimes as you progress, you may gain new insights or experience changes that require adjustments to your visualization. Be open to these shifts and willing to modify your mental images to better align with your evolving desires and circumstances. Versatility of visualization. Creative visualization can be applied to various aspects of life, including career, relationships, health, and personal growth. The technique is versatile and can be tailored to suit your specific needs and goals. Whether you are aiming for a major life change or simply seeking to improve a particular area of your life, creative visualization provides a structured and effective method for harnessing the power of your mind to achieve your aspirations. Summary. In summary, creative visualization is a transformative practice that taps into the inherent power of the mind to shape reality. By consistently creating vivid mental images of your desired outcomes and infusing them with positive emotions, you influence your subconscious mind and direct your actions towards achieving your goals. This blend of imagination, emotion, and proactive behavior creates a potent formula for manifesting the life you envision. Conclusion. In conclusion, whether we focus on persisting in our assumptions, mastering our inner dialogue, or harnessing the power of creative visualization, the underlying message is clear. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape our reality. Each of these practices offers a pathway to empowerment and transformation. By steadfastly holding on to our desired outcomes, aligning our inner dialogue with positivity and purpose, and vividly imagining our goals as already achieved, we not only influence our own lives but also contribute positively to the world around us. As we continue on our journeys, let us remember the power we possess within ourselves, the power to envision, to believe, and to act. Let us cultivate habits that nurture our dreams and beliefs, knowing that every thought, every word, and every action carries the potential to manifest our deepest desires. With dedication, consistency, and unwavering faith, we can create lives filled with fulfillment, joy, and purpose. So I encourage each of you to embrace these principles in your own lives. Persist in your assumptions, master your inner dialogue, and practice creative visualization with diligence and conviction. Trust in the process. Stay committed to your goals and watch as your visions become realities. Together, let us shape a future where each of us lives to our fullest potential, making a positive impact on ourselves and the world we inhabit. Closing statement. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Lifestyle Elevation. We hope you found today's discussion on acting as if you are already accomplished, both inspiring and practical. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. Stay committed, stay inspired, and keep elevating your life. Until next time, take care.